Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and this is part 2. I did it with the blend tool, and we could have probably blended it perfectly with that, but if you're using math, we've got 1/2-inch walls. If you didn't watch part 1, you might want to watch it. Our opening is 9.5. It just happened to work out because we started with 10. So I'm going to take this bar that I created that's a 1/2-inch wide. It's longer than we need, but I'll get that part right there and I'll have it snap to. I'm going to set my nudge distance on 1 inch because these are 1/2 inch. And I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and look at that. And it's even going to go all the way across. You don't have to put one on the last one, and we could actually take the first one away. Now we can take away our measurement. So every bar is now going to be a 1/2 inch thick. And we can grab it all and try the weld tool. And the weld tool didn't really work. In this case, a lot of times it's just not going to work. So what you can do is we can try deleting the top part of the line and now see if the weld tool will work. And it didn't. Yeah, it's just sometimes the weld tool is really cool and sometimes it's not. So we can do the exact same thing we did earlier. We're going to set our nudge factor now back on, with nothing selected, set on 12 inches. We're going to draw, and I do this a lot in a situation like this. Just use the smart fill when we need to make the box, the entire item. Use the smart fill tool and nudge that over. I'm actually going to nudge it. Well, you know what? I'm going to change my nudge distance to like 15. So, I could clear out this, make this box a little narrower too. So we'll fill that in and nudge it over. Then we can nudge over every other line. Well, what we're doing now is just filling in the gaps and getting that equal amount. And we can grab it all and left click, right click, and a while ago I broke the curve apart to do this, but you really don't have to. You could take the smart fill tool and just fill that in, and there's your bars. Every bar is a 1/2 inch apart. Every bar is a 1/2 inch thick. So it's an even scenario. And then you could always, if you need to cut it out, you could left click. You got to have an item selected. This is a smart fill. It's a curve, but we're going to go left click, no fill, right click outline, and that will cut out, and it's all solid. Pretty cool way to do it. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.